Oh,
お前
come
が
on.
蹴り破った扉の破片が俺の家に直撃したから母さんは逃げらんなかったんだって。あの時どう思ったんだ。
Oh my gosh. Worm Gang! Welcome back. Welcome back if you're new here. Welcome. If you've been here, welcome back again. You beautiful human beings. You know what we're watching today. You see the title. This season has started off very well, I gotta say. We ended off with 4 Titans together. Bertolt, Reiner, Mir, and Eren. And now we're on a mission. I feel death is coming. Not sure who. Hopefully no main characters. But the show don't really care, so I'm looking forward to see what we have. I don't want to take too long, man. Let's jump right into it. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. If you like the video, drop a like. You know, anything, any little support helps, man. I'm just here trying to enjoy some anime with y'all. But yeah, man, let's get into the next episode. Episode 9. I think it's gonna be 9 and 10 this coming up drop. I'm not going off of the like 34 or 35, whatever it has on Crunchyroll. But by doing that, I'm confusing myself. But episode 9, man. Thank y'all for being here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get on to the episode right now. Yep, Anji is she's, you know, she wants to go. So they captured it. They didn't show us that, right? I ain't tripping because I don't remember seeing them capture it. I know they were there. But that makes sense. Dang, so that's back to Connie's village. Oh yeah, I would love to see that and get some more. Nah, bro, you gotta take Hanji with you. I mean, she dying, but she ain't in the best shape, but she gotta go. Ooh, the animation. I love when they do this. Their formations and stuff. Oh, you know, she ain't letting nothing slide. If it's got to do with Eren, she is on your scalp. She's in your brain. She don't care at all. The scars make him look a little nice, look a little mean.
Eren,
Ah. They chopped them bad boys off. Oh, I thought he just cut him off. So really he just bit him and accidentally ripped his arms off. Oh, he's going for it. He's mad. He's just laying down? He's chilling. That's creepy. It's like they know and they're waiting for them to make a move. Okay, yeah. Yep. You gotta think about the situation, not just jump right in. At least one of them is thinking. Eren's just hot-headed. Okay.
誰がてめえの言葉なんか信用するか。
Come on, man. It sucks that they had to be Titans, dude. They were pretty cool.
の力について私も詳しく知ってるわけじゃないからな。その辺の仕組みはあんたらと違ってよ。
She just knows she can change into one.
エレンが目を覚ましたら話すって言ってたろ。あんたたちはこれから私らを。
Yeah, come on, man. We've been waiting. I need the plan.
ここで今俺らが殺し合ったって弱ったところを他の巨人に食われるだけだ。
True, so.
お前らが俺らを出し抜くにしろ、俺らがお前らを連れ去るにしろ、夜まで待つしかない。
And Mikasa and them are on their way. Erwin.
走って故郷に帰らず、こんなところに立ち寄った理由は何だ。
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
お前の想像に任せる。
そもそも俺はまともに巨人にできるのか。
Yeah, you're pretty drained, it seems.
もしくはライナーでさえここで休まざるを得ない現状を。
Yeah, something.
単純に夜になるのを待ってるってことか。
それもあるかもな。
Maybe not. Maybe.
そもそも夜にならなくたって俺らの体が治りきるのを奴らが待ってるはずがない。
Yeah, that's true too. Because then they would have trouble.
血に手を打つはずだ。
So why did they stop here? Can they not go back yet?
あの城の巨人は夜なのに平気で動いて。
Yeah, I remember that too.
はどうだ。
ここの巨人は夜には動けない。そんなことお前なら分かってるんだろう、ユミル。
そういやユミルはなぜ巨人になれる。
That's what I brought up.
同じで何もし。
I brought up that one. I think the following episode after the Titans destroyed Guard Castle. They were out at night too, but it seems like a lot or majority of the other Titans can't move around at night. But he said Mir should know about it. Mir did transform into a Titan at night. No, I don't know. No, I gotta think real quick.
味方なのか。こいつの目的もよくわからない。もともとよくわからないやつではあったが、情報を集める。
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do something without it.
情報を引き出して、
Go ahead and get in the
この
top.
状況を切り抜ける。
Yeah, be smart about it.
感情を噛み殺せ。
There you go. Growth right in front of our eyes from this guy.
ミカサ。おいミ
I'm nervous.
カサ。
Now she's locked in.
エレンはおとなしく捕まってるようなやつじゃねえって。違うか。
Yep, you gotta trust and believe.
だから俺たちは焦らず、その代わり絶対に行くん
Yeah,
だ。
yeah. She's always been there.
あの時みたいにな。
Bro, come on, man. That's wholesome, dude. It makes me sad though. I feel like we're gonna lose them. They like doing this crap.
昨日の午前からだったか。巨人が湧いてからずっと働き詰めじゃねえか。ろくに飲まず食わずで。まあ幸い壁は壊されてなかった。
Fortunately, the wall wasn't broken or anything. I wonder what all they know and what they don't know. Not these that hate like them
昇格の話はその後でいい。
promoted like
ライナ
in Titan ranks.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
ー。いや、そんくらいの働きはしたと思うぜ俺たちは。あのわけのわからねえ状況下でよく
Or does he mean just in the military ranks?
としてそれなりの評価と待遇があっても
Soldiers like us are
いいと思うんだがな。
So does he think everything's gonna go back to normal, or is he talking about whatever their Titan situation is going on? Whether they have a group or they have, I don't know, because they said soldiers. So I'm thinking they're in the military police. Obviously, I keep saying military police, Scout Regiment, but I also feel like that it's a different meaning to it as well.
ライナーさんよ。何を言ってんだ。
Yeah.
そんでもってその後のクリスタなんだが、いつも俺に対して特別な。てめえ、ふざけてんのか。
Well, look at that.
殺されてんなら普通にそう言え。
待てよエレン。
Talk to me.
普通じゃねえよ。そうだろ、ベルトルさん。
You can tell just by his...
なんか知ってんならいい加減黙ってないでなんとかしてやれよ。
Berto's like so quiet and hiding everything. He's not giving away nothing. But you can tell something ain't right.
君は兵士じゃないだろう。僕らは戦士なんだから。
Yeah, and he keeps saying warriors. Just like the episode where our castle was getting destroyed and they were inside, and Krista was wrapping him up. He was saying the same. It was like he's not what he used to be. He used to be a warrior, but they were talking about that. They were talking about that as well. And then Reiner was like, "Wait, what do you mean by that?" Is it bringing back some memories or what?
おい、なんでマルコが食われてる。
Why is Marco getting eaten? Almost as if he's confused at why his friend died when he shouldn't have. As if they were singling out certain people, and so he wasn't supposed to be taken in. Or I'm thinking too deep. Thinking too much about it.
分かった気がするぞ。おかしいと思ったよ。壁を破壊した奴が命がけでコニーを助けたりなんてな。
Yeah, I mean, it's almost as if he forgets. He broke the wall down to destroy humanity. Even now, he's trying to get Eren. He said they don't need to do that no more. Eren just has to go with them. No more walls need to be broken. And then he talks as if he doesn't even remember that's happening. Saving people, helping them out, living as if he's normal. He wants to be a soldier, get promoted. As if none of that, like he doesn't have a mission to fulfill. It's almost like two separate personalities, two separate things.
おそらく本来は壁の破壊を目的とする戦士だったが、
Yeah.
兵士を演じて生活する。
It's as if he forgot. He's like split.
もしくは罪の意識に耐えられず、心の均衡を保つためにそう思い込むようになった。
And now it's like, and now it's kind of crushing him.
心が分裂し、記憶の改ざん。話が噛み合わなくなることが多々あったって様子だな。
Dang. And so now everything, now bringing it back up and it's jogging his memory, it's gonna start tearing him apart. That's crazy. That's why he seems to be struggling, especially when they bring it up. He forgets what they did, or what he was at the beginning. But now, from reading that, it looks like they're gonna show us some flashbacks of when he was talking.
なんで被害者面してんだお前は。どういうつもりだ。
Yeah.
あの日どういうつもりで俺たちの話を聞いてたんだ。なあベルトルト。
Berto, I need you to talk, buddy.
お前らの目の前で、俺の母さんが食われた時の話を。
Yeah.
お
Oh,
前
come
が蹴
on.
り破った扉の破片が俺の家に直撃したから母さんは逃げらんなかったんだって。あの時どう思ったんだ。
Oh my gosh.
あの時は
Tell me.
気の毒だと思ったよ。
You thought you felt sorry for him?
お前らは
Animals.
でも戦士でもねえよ。
Cowards.
ただの人殺しだ。
Murderers.
何の罪もない人たちを大勢殺した大量殺人鬼だ。
んなことを分かってんだよ。お前にわざわざ教えてもらわなくてもな。
But why then?
もう
What's the
人間
reason?
じゃねえんだぞお前らは。この
Who sent you anyway?
たのはお前らなんだぞ。分かってんのか人殺しが。
その人殺しに何を求めてんだよお前は。反省してほしいのか。
I want you to tell them why.
そのままわめき続けてろ。
So intense. The emotion. The looks on their face. The expression.
俺は頑張るしかねえ。頑張って
Do what I can.
お前らが
Hey.
死んで死ぬように。
Look at that. Look at his. Looks like he's going crazy. He's going crazy. Don't go crazy just yet. Hold on.
なあ、ライナー。
About some.
猿はなんだ。
Oh, talk to us about him. I forgot about him. We seen him climb the wall and that was it.
のことだ。
知らなかったのか。その割にはあの時のお前ら二人してガキみてえに目を輝かせて見てたよな。
Yeah, you know what you're talking about. The beast titan.
まあ聞け。その猿。
Oh, Eren hasn't seen it.
目的は威力偵察ってところかな。
Mmm.
こいつらが目指してんのもそいつのところさ。そいつを目指せばお前らの故郷に帰れるんだろ。
何を知ってる？知ってること全部話せ。
待てよ。私にもいろいろ都合が。
Yeah, like everybody's got their own mission. They got their own thing going on.
敵はなんだ？
敵？そりゃ言っちまえば
ユミル、お前はこの世界に先があると思うのか。
Oh my gosh, dude.
まで分かってんだら身の振り方考えろ。お前次第ではこっち側に来ることも考えられるだろう。
See, so there's different sides.
無理だな。そっちは私を信用できない。
いや、信用できる。
How do you know?
目的はクリスタを守ることだろう。クリスタだけは何とかしたいという思いを俺たちが受け入れられないと思うか。
That's why you like her so much.
俺たちよりもエレンの力の方が頼りになる。
Oh my gosh.
ここから逃れることを考えてたようだな。俺らに連れて行かれたらまず助からないと思ったからだろう。
There's so much to wrap your head around.
だがクリスタ一人くらいなら俺たちで何とかでき。
We might be able to do something for her.
気がないってなんだ？猿ってなんだ？どういうことだ？
Yeah, Eren doesn't know anything about him.
おい言えよ。敵の正体は？言えねえ。
Imagine not knowing anything, just being clueless. Kind of like us.
さあな。
With that beat switch. Uh-oh. Who's coming? Oh, they know what time it is. Yeah, they ain't wasting no time, bruh. He's getting nervous.
くそ。
And they're healing.
あと1時間もすれば日没だ。
I was kind of quiet a lot throughout the freaking end of that whole episode. I apologize. I was trying to wrap my head around all this freaking thing, the crap that was going on. Oh my gosh. So this episode was more info. We started off with Hanji at the beginning there. Seems like she's figuring out some stuff. I'm assuming she's put together that these, because she said they captured the Titan. The one in Connie's village. You know, and we're already thinking they've been transformed into Titans. That's why there's no clues about why they're missing. They didn't take the horses to get away. There's no signs of death. So my theory was that the Beast Titan, the Titans that are running with the Beast Titan are the Titans from Connie's village. And that one just got left behind because obviously it looked like it was deformed. It didn't change the way it should have. It didn't grow the way it should have, and so they left it. Amir said they caught it. I mean, Amir. Hanji said they caught it. She wants to go and see it for herself. And we know Hanji, she likes hands-on with these Titans. Pause. But so I'm assuming she's putting together that these Titans have been transformed. I mean, these humans have been transformed to Titans. That's where we're at right now. And then we get to the forest where they're at, where the squad's heading to right now, to try to get Eren back. Reiner's over here. I think I said it in the episode, but it's almost like his personality is split now. from trying to blend in, almost like I don't know if he's trying to forget their mission or the evil that they've done, like trying to destroy humanity, breaking down the walls, killing people, but he can't seem to remember. He feels like he's a soldier, but then he'll have little memories that are triggered, and then he starts to remember who he really is, what their whole mission was about. And so yeah, it's like his personality split, and his brain's starting to break down. It's almost like a switch that flips. So that's pretty wild to see. But hey, what was I gonna say? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what I was gonna say. But it came to mind, but it kind of didn't in a way. But I know I brought it up in the episode as well. I'll probably insert the clip too from the episode. But when they were in Utgard Castle and Bertolt was talking to Connie, had asked good lord, I just got a forward. I'm trying to get some caffeine in me. I apologize. It is 3:50 in the morning right now, a.m. Reiner was. Connie asked if Reiner had always been like this. Gosh. But Bertolt was like, he used to be like a warrior, unlike now. And then Reiner was like, what do you mean by that?
なあ、ベルトルト。ライナーって昔からこうなのか。
昔のライナーは戦士だった。今は違う。
なんだそりゃ。戦士って何のこと？
Which is crazy to think, because even in that moment, he forgot. He's in soldier mode. He doesn't remember anything about breaking the walls down, him being what they would keep referring to as like warrior. So it's like he's in soldier mode right now, as if everything's normal. This is his life, and so he's like, warrior, what are you talking about? It's like those memories are blocked and hidden. They're locked up, and then now we get more of that right here too, where he keeps refers to himself as a soldier. Bertolt's like, what are you talking about? It's like soldier. Even Bertolt is like, why do you keep? Bertolt seems surprised. Like, why do you sound like you're talking crazy? You keep saying you're a soldier. You keep saying this, and he's confused too. But Bertolt hardly says anything. You might get a little bit out of him, but he don't say a whole lot. But his facial expressions and the way he carries himself, it comes off as if he's worried, almost as if he doesn't want to be doing this. Maybe he's just following orders. But he looks nervous. He looks like he's overwhelmed with emotion. I don't know. So we have that. And then we have and then we know Eren is a hothead, and he knows to get through this that he's gonna have to really think about a plan or figure out what he's gonna do next. He's got to calm down. His emotions are all over the place. We know how he gets. Does he stay like this till the squad gets here, or does he decide he says screw it? All right, let his emotions and his anger get the best of him, and then he does something off the wall. So that's gonna be a challenge for him, that's for sure. But Eren right here, Eren is like still clueless, trying to figure out what is going on. It's almost like he knows nothing here at all. He's still trying to put clues together. He's still trying to figure out why Reiner's acting like he didn't just try to destroy humanity. He hasn't killed people. A traitor, and trying to figure out why they're doing what they're doing. And so just like that's like us. We need answers too, just like Eren. We're in the same boat with him. Mir seems to know a lot more. Everybody seems to. I mean, at least Reiner and Bertolt, Mir, they know a lot more than they're acting, than they're letting out. Reiner seems to know a lot, because when she brings up about the Titans, she's like, why can't? She says the Titans at the castle had no problem moving around at night, because right now they're waiting until nightfall so they can get back home, wherever home is. I feel like they're going somewhere to fulfill their mission. I gotta get to that, but they're trying to get back home, which I don't know if that's inside the castle or outside the castle. I think my assumption, on one of the other episodes, is that it's outside, and that's where they're coming from. But yeah, when she brings up about the Titans running around at night, but he said you should know all about that. So she knows even more than we believe, but Mir is like very calm, nonchalant, bored, is what it is. That's the kind of vibe she gives off. But you listen to the way she talks and how she thinks, it's like she's playing everybody. She's playing people. She knows what she's doing. She's not dumb. She's tactful with the way she goes about things. But she plays it off if she's, alright, whatever. You're not phasing me at all. But Reiner does tell her to choose a side, right? Eren or Reiner and them. It's almost like humanity and stay living in this life, that this petty life that Reiner says she has, or join Reiner and them, even though they can't promise their safety. And then he uses Krista as like the anchor. Like, we can both agree on Krista, protecting her, caring for her. That's Mir's sole mission, to, protect her. But then he also knows about her mission, because he brings up that for a quick second too. He knows it's like he knows, or has at least an idea of what she's supposed to be doing as well. So it's like, who's the one in charge? Who are they reporting back to? Why do they have different missions, right? They're trying to take Eren. Eren must be very important to them, because, they were quiet for so long and they let this go on for so long, and then they figure out Eren becomes a Titan, and now everybody's coming loose, and he's up trying to get him. All these humans are transforming into their Titan forms to capture Eren. I'm not sure what Mir's goal was to do, but Eren is like a big piece of this, which we know his dad is probably because his dad has something to do with the transformations, and maybe the plan that the bigger picture for why there's humans at the Titans. So maybe that's why he plays a big role in this. But yeah, they give us little drops, and it's never we do get some solid answers, but then they just leave you with more questions overall. So obviously there's probably more Titans out there, maybe more experienced Titans as well, like the Beast Titan. But they did a little flashback where they were acting surprised, where Mir calls them out about the Beast Titan, because he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, you saw him. You're all googly eyed, starred-eyed. So I wonder if they're surprised to see him there. Not so much like, oh, we've never seen this Titan before, like, who is it? But more like what is he doing here? Type thing. So I don't know. But they're trying to go home. They can't get home until they fulfill their mission, fulfill their duty, which is, I'm assuming, getting Eren back. Getting Eren to where he needs to go. So, I don't know, man. This episode was freaking crazy. We have the scouts closing in on them. So now what are they going to do? Because they're waiting till nightfall. The scouts are coming to try to get Eren back. They're going to have to make something happen. They don't want to be captured. They're not going to have to fight. They have Titans under them. So this can turn out pretty bad unless somehow Reiner and them escape, or I don't see them letting Eren go. So this could turn out pretty ugly, it seems. But they're going to have to make drastic moves if they don't want the squad to get Eren back, or at least, fight them at the least. But I feel like it's going to be, makes me nervous, because I feel like people might end up dying, to be honest. But honestly, I'm glad we have, with the squad, I'm glad we have Erwin, I'm going to say Haynes, easy for me to say. Pains, the more like, you know, level-headed and experienced. They've been through some stuff, because the younger ones are probably like nervous, traumatized, still trying to process like Connie figuring out that them two are Titans, and Mir getting captured, and Eren getting captured, and now Mikasa's like emotional and she's locked in, and she just wants to get him back. And so we got to see what we have in store for next episode. I ain't the reactor that remembers episode from beginning to end. So what I'll do is I'll kind of skim through the episode again to make sure I missed something, or if I did, I'll catch it, because I'll remember some parts, but some of it I won't, and it'll, you know, usually I'll forget. If I don't, you'll know, because I usually forget to speak on it. But that's all I got, man. If I miss anything, y'all let me know. Is Mir gonna choose Eren's side? Or is she gonna roll with the Titans, right? Humanity versus the Titans, friends versus friends. Like this is gonna get crazy, and I can't even. We're only in the second season. I can't imagine what else is gonna go on besides just more mind-blowing stuff. So that's all I got for you, man. I'm gonna check out the next episode. I will catch y'all on 10. Peace.